The following clip shows the effects of dry soil's water repellency. Even large-pored, highly water-permeable gauze can be made water repellent. Large water drops remain on the surface too. Water repellency is effected through the construction of a stable silicone resin network. The active silicone ingredients cross-link with each other and with the mineral elements in the soil. As a result, the product is prevented from leaching out of the soil. Even highly water-permeable aerated concrete can be made water repellent by treating it with silicone masonry. Tons of materials and substrates, such as stone, can be made water repellent with Wacker silicones. Even materials which are extremely sensitive to moisture, such as clay, can be treated without a problem. The difference is clear to see. After a short time, the untreated clay begins to dissolve in water. Once the samples are removed, you can see that the treated material leaves no residue behind. Field and forestry roads, connecting roads, and mountain roads are often not cut out for today's traffic requirements. They are too narrow and do not have sufficient load-bearing capacity. Until now, only a complete renovation offered a long-lasting and satisfactory solution. In conventional road construction, a new construction project or repair work is a time-consuming and expensive process. The roadbed has to be dug out and filled with gravel. But gravel is a very expensive raw material, and since the old material has to be taken away and disposed of, there is also a burden on the environment. That's why people are looking for new ways to save on resources and protect the environment. Wacker BS dry soil meets all of these demands. Laboratory tests illustrate the effects of Wacker BS dry soil. In a mixture, earth is mixed with the appropriate amount of water to achieve optimal compaction. Then, Wacker BS dry soil is added to the mix. The test mix is placed in the press and compacted at 300 bar. To demonstrate the effects, the treated and untreated samples are placed in a basin of water. Here, one can see the difference in capillary water uptake. On the left is the untreated sample. After 15 minutes, the sample on the left already shows a significant saturation. The sample on the right, however, which was treated with Wacker BS dry soil, shows no change whatsoever. Now, let's look at the practical side. This road needs to be repaired because of its uneven surface and other irregularities. First, the road has to be leveled. Turf in the middle and on the sides is removed. In a novel process involving a single operation, the old roadbed is recycled and simultaneously blended with a highly effective water repellent. During this simple process, the existing roadbed and some of the substructure is effectively conditioned, irrespective of fluctuations in particle size distribution. The cost of purchasing gravel is avoided, and there is no need to take away and dispose of the old material. Wacker BS dry soil is automatically added to the soil during the pulverization process. The additive is mixed homogeneously into the soil. A high-precision metering device ensures that the right quantity is added. Wacker BS dry soil is supplied and one goes a long way. To optimize the process, the recycler MPH 120 was converted especially for this purpose by the company Bomag in cooperation with Wacker Chemie. The pulvermixer tears into the ground to a depth of up to 40 centimeters. The surface and stones are crushed. The speed of pulverization varies between 5 and 10 meters per minute. Wacker BS dry soil causes a reduction in capillary water uptake, while the high CBR values remain the same, even when the moisture content is high. Particle size distribution, soil strength indices, and chemical composition do not change. Soils treated with Wacker BS dry soil act like a conventional gravel roadbed. During the first pulverizing process, a width of 2,100 millimeters can be treated. Here you can clearly distinguish the section of the road that has been pulverized and treated with Wacker BS dry soil. The edge, which has not yet been pulverized, can be treated separately in a second operation. By means of a special adjustment to the machine, the remaining width of the road can be treated with the proper amount of Wacker BS dry soil. Maximum moisture protection is achieved by treating the entire roadbed with Wacker BS dry soil. Should cracks and other irregularities appear on the surface, this will not affect the layers underneath. Afterwards, the road can be leveled immediately. Then the surface is compressed by rolling. To obtain optimal compaction, we recommend the use of 10 to 15 ton rollers. The compacted road can be driven on immediately. The type of surfacing applied will depend on the kind of road and the traffic it is intended for. Instead of the marl used here, it can be surfaced with asphalt.